Alright, so hey y'all, thank you so much for tuning into my video today. So I'm going to pretty much try to give y'all some tips and things that I learned along the way and just moving to a whole new city, not knowing a single person, trying to build community, and honestly just trying to figure yourself out in your 20s. So if you want to hear more, stay tuned. Alright, so let's jump right into things. A little bit about me. My name is Ezzy. For the past 2 years, I was living in Orlando, Florida, and I guess I also have to mention, born and raised in North Carolina, so North Carolina is pretty much all that I knew. So leaving North Carolina, leaving comfort, and going to a whole new state, not knowing a single person was not easy. I will say, like, the first 6 months I was there, it was a bit sad. Like, there's a lot of moments of just loneliness because you don't have your friends, your family, just the people that are really close to you nearby. So you truly do have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to step out of your comfort zone to make friends, because making friends as an adult, it is not the same way it was in undergrad, because you could have a class with somebody and y'all became friends. But now you have to be super intentional about the friendships that you're trying to make. So one way I was able to make friends was honestly through my church. That's honestly tip number one. Find your home church. My church when I was in Orlando is called Deeper Fellowship. So for all my people in Orlando looking for a home church, I definitely suggest checking it out and try your best to get involved within the church, because that's exactly what I had to do. Once I started serving and seeing a lot of familiar faces, I was able to build more relationships, and also just having that foundation of being believers was something that also helped the relationships to thrive too. Another recommendation for making friends would honestly be Bumble BFF. I can testify it was a good experience for me. I know everyone doesn't have that same story, but for me it was really positive, and I was able to make long-lasting friendships through the app. So I would say go ahead, give it a try. You don't know who you might meet. You could honestly meet your best friend. You don't know, so just try it. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay, it's fine. You can always try other avenues. So another way to build community is finding some hobbies. I really like working out, so I was able to even make friends through the gym and just seeing them on a regular basis. So whether it's working out, whether it's pottery, whether it's crochet, if it's reading, you can even start a book club or find people within the area that's already starting a book club, but trying your best to get yourself out there, because you're not gonna make no friends just staying in the house, y'all. So you have to step outside. So definitely recommend putting yourself out there. So something else that I learned would honestly be that you need to be very intentional and do your research when you're trying to find an apartment. Because y'all, my first apartment, it wasn't even in Orlando, it was in St. Cloud. Those who know, they know. Because St. Cloud is a bit out the way, so when one of my friends wanted to hang out, your girl had to do like a 40-minute drive to get into the city now. So I would say, that's also my fault. That's my fault. I really should have done more research into the area, because St. Cloud is not a bad area, don't get me wrong, it's just slower. I feel like it's a good place for families, you know, if you want to kind of slow down your pace. But for me, being just so new and wanting to try out all the different restaurants and things that I saw through TikTok, it was more of a drive. So I was able to move to a different area later on. But yes, being very intentional, doing your research about the location, and also making sure it's safe. My apartments have always been really safe, but I mean, you're in a new place, you want to make sure that you're safe, in a nice gated community, security, all the great stuff. I honestly just love being in my own space. Throughout my time in undergrad, I always had a roommate, so now just being like in my mid-20s now, having my own apartment, it's just a whole different experience, because you can decorate your place exactly how you want to. You don't have to worry about anyone else, but it's all suited to your taste. So I really love that. And even if you see dishes in the sink, anything that's going on, you know it's your own responsibility. So for those that are not used to responsibility, I mean, this is definitely gonna force you to be. Okay, so I feel like another thing I had to learn how to do is honestly going places by myself. This was something that was just so new to me, honestly, because I'm used to being places with, you know, friends, family, my boyfriend. But now going to a restaurant by myself, I said, hey, can I really do this? But honestly, it builds character. It builds character, and honestly, nobody is checking too. Nobody cares if you came with somebody or you didn't. So this is me trying to tell you all, go to that restaurant, go to that concert, go to that movie. If you've been wanting to see it, just go, and you have no one to go with, it's okay. You can do it. You're strong. So definitely try it. When you're also in that season where you're kind of alone, I feel like that's when you are honestly forced to lean on God, because God is the one that really has your back throughout the whole time. So even if you do feel sad, of course, yeah, you can talk to your friends, but also talk to God. Just ask him to be able to bring friendships that will be fruitful within your life, or not come to harm you or to hurt you in any shape or form, but friends that will come to uplift you as well as you uplifting them. So just that beautiful working relationship. And thank you so much for tuning into my video. That's all that I have for now. If there's any questions, anything you all want me to touch on a little bit more, feel free to leave it down in the comments, and I cannot wait to talk to y'all soon. Have a blessed day.